Hi, so we will continue our discussion on arrays, and this is the code we have returned till the last video. So I've asked you to run this and see the output. Okay, so if I made this code and I've changed input equal to new int of 7 size, if I run this code now my array values are same 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, they are not getting changed, they are remaining same. Okay, so why it is happening? Let us discuss now. So I think now what has happened is, you had a main here in which you had created array equal to 1 2 3 4 5. So that means somewhere 1 2 3 4 5 was created. In array there was a local variable, so array was storing the reference to this and the length of this. The reference to this, let's say it is 300 and its length is 5. Now you had called increment array function, so this increment array has become like this increment array. This increment array has input. In input, when this has happened, first of all input copies these values. So that means in input, in reference it is 300 and in length it is 5. Now in the first line what you have done is input equal to new int of 7 size. What this does is, you have created a new array of 7 size 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. By default values are initialized with 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now input is not storing these. Input will change reference to this reference. Let's say its reference is 700. Now in reference 700 is stored and in length 7 is stored. Now input is storing these two things. Now what you are doing here is, for int I equal to 0, I less than input dot length I plus plus, whatever this input is, local variable of increment array, input at ith equal to input at ith plus 1. So that means in this array, input at 0 equal to input at 0 plus 1. So this will become 1. Input at 1 equal to input at 1 plus 1. So that means this will also become 1. 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 You are done with this. You will come back. Now you have called print array for ARR here. ARR still stores 305. That is still pointing to this array. You have printed this array and your output will be 1 2 3 4 5 only, because you are printing this array. ARR is storing 305 only. This 707 was the local variable input. This is over. Once the function is over, you have come back. The ARR is still pointing to this array, and if you print this array, this is still 1 2 3 4 5 only. Okay, so ARR will not get changed in this case, and it will still remain the same thing, which is 1 2 3 4 5. Let's make a small change and tell me what will be the output. I am saying the return type of this increment array will be this, and I am just returning input here. Now I am returning input here, and I am telling that this ARR should become this. Take 1 minute. I have changed the code here. Try yourself and see what will be the output. Okay, so now if I run this, your output will be 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So whatever this input was there, ARR has become this. Still you have input equal to new int 7. Still you are getting 1 1 1 1 1 here. ARR is not 1 2 3 4 5 anymore. ARR has become 1 1 1 1 1 7 times. Why it has happened? Because now what has happened is, this is our main. First ARR is 1 2 3 4 5. That means 1 2 3 4 5 was created somewhere. This was an array. ARR stores the reference and length of this. Let's say its reference is 400. So 405 are stored here. This is ARR. You have called the increment array. This local variable is passed. So in increment array, ARR is passed. That means these values are passed. In Java, everything is passed by value. Input will become 405 here. You have done input equal to new int 7. So that means a new array is created with by default values will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Input is not storing these anymore. Input is now storing, let's say its reference is 750, 750 and 7. Now you are going to each value of the input and incrementing it by 1. So this will become 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 here. This has become this. Now you have returned this input. So that means you have returned this. Since you have returned this, you had come here and ARR stores these values. That means in ARR now these will be copied. So ARR is not this anymore. ARR has become 750 and 7. These will be copied in ARR. Now you have called for print array ARR. ARR in this is referring to this. So it has printed this array. So now the output is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7 times. So you have returned and stored in ARR. That means ARR has become this. So now if you print this, your output will be this. Okay, so I think now you should have a clarity that how arrays are getting passed, how the things are working. If I change any value, what will happen? If I change the array reference, what will happen? And now you have a clarity overall about arrays, passing arrays through functions, how arrays are stored, etc., etc. Okay, so make sure you understand all of these concepts, and now we are going to solve few of the problems and then move on to the next session. Okay, great. Thank you.